Hey YouTube, Tom Cichlids here, and I'm just going to be doing my first video, basically just doing an overlay of my tank. All three of my tanks. I have a 29 and two 10s, so I'm just going to go through the setups and what type of fish I have in the tank, and then at the end of the video I'll talk about my future plans for my fish tanks. So, first fish we have here is Jacob's peacock. I think it's pronounced Jacob for Burgai. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I don't want to be chopping up names. But he's too small to tell if it's a male or not yet. I'm really hoping it was a male. I only bought him because he was $2, and if he's a male, that'll be great. But yeah, I'm just hoping. And then my next fish is this Demonsoni. They don't get much bigger than this, so when I get a 55-gallon tank, he's not going to be able to move up because all my other fish are going to be a lot bigger than him. But I just have him because he's got some really nice colors, and I like to keep him in this tank. So, just nice to look at. And then my next fish is this blue Johani cichlid right here. And I'm starting to think that it's a male because you see those egg spots on its fin. He's starting to get a few of them, and I'm starting to think that it's a male. And as I said before, I want all males for my 55, so that'll just be real nice. And then I have a few more fish, but they don't seem to be out right now. I have a Pseudotropheus in here. I don't know if you can see him or not, but I don't know exactly what kind of Pseudotropheus he is. Oh, you can see his mouth right there, that little white spot. But I don't know what type he is. I'll put a picture at the end of the video so that you guys can see, and then comment what type you think he is, because it'll really help out if I can know. And then I have 3 more fish. I don't know where they are. I think they're in this rock right here. I ended up having to buy this fake rock because it just looked really nice and it helps out with smaller fish. But once they start to get bigger, I'm gonna have to get rid of this and put real rocks in the tank. So inside this rock, I have a yellow Aratus cichlid. It's a female because it has more yellow than black on it. Now I have a red zebra, and he's definitely the biggest fish and the dominant male of the tank. And then I also have a yellow lab in here. He's not coloring up very much. He has no black on him at all. He's just pure yellow. But I'll put pictures of all the fish at the end of the video so you can see them. And for my layout, as I told you, I have this fake rock here just because it helps out with the smaller fish. And then I took this flower pot and I surrounded it with rocks, and the fish really love it. My Pseudotropheus has a that's basically his territory right in there. So then I have all these rocks, and I made little caves and stuff, and they just seem to really like it. I just think it's a good setup. Alright, on to my next tank, one of my 10 gallons. I don't have anything in here except for some plants and a piece of wood. I used to have a Nubius plant in here, but I moved that to my other 10 gallon. So basically I just got this piece of wood and a Java fern, and then one of the leaves broke off of the Java fern and was just kind of floating around the top, but before I could take it out, it latched itself on and started to grow new roots, which is really cool. So basically now I have 2 Java fern plants. I can't keep any fish in here because the heater in the back broke, and it heated the tank to the point where fish couldn't live in it, and now the heater just won't work anymore and the water's cold. So I won't be able to put anything in here until I get a new heater. So yeah, and now on to my 3rd and final tank. I have There's the Anubias plant I was talking about. It grew. I just started off with just 2 leaves, and it grew into this gigantic plant, which is really cool. And so in this tank I have 2 Harlequin rasboras. This one right up here in front is the male, and that one in the back is the female. I'm really hoping they'll breed on here, because they've been spawning for a while, but I haven't seen it recently, so I hope they start up again, because it'd be really cool to have some fry from these guys. And then I have 2 black tetras. They're both males, so I'm not going to get any breeding from them. I just like their colors, even though they're pretty dark. I like the stripes. Those are pretty cool. And then right back here I have a flame red apistogramma. He looks really cool because before I got him, his fins had all been nipped off by a crayfish, and then they grew back in a really cool pattern. So I just really like some of these fish. They look cool. And then if you can see way back there in the back on the ground, if you look right there, I'll put an arrow pointing to it so you can see it. I have an Otto, and he's the oldest fish I have, and I'm surprised he's still alive. But he just keeps eating away all that algae, and I really like him. So then I just got the plant and the saber-toothed tiger head because I thought it was cool at the time. And then this other rock I found. It's easily the coolest rock I've ever found. I never thought I could find rocks shaped like this. But yeah, so those are my tanks. So just like this video, subscribe, and I'll put those pictures that I was talking about at the end of the video for you guys so you can check them out. And comment and tell me what you think about my video, and when I get my 55, I'll do an update, and I'll probably do another update next week because I'm going to be getting some new stuff. Thanks for watching.